Welcome back, everybody. This is Richard Kuhns, author of How to Get Your Life Back from Morgellons, chronic Lyme, and other skin parasites, welcoming you to the stress management portion of our program. Why do we talk about stress? Well, who in the heck can you talk to about these organisms without being ridiculed, diagnosed as being delusional, misunderstood, gossiped about? You know, it's not like any other disease that's recognized by the medical profession that you can talk to them about your gout, you can talk to them about your forgetfulness, you can talk to them about your cancers, your hypothyroidism. All these things you can talk to somebody about, that they don't look down their nose at you. Yeah. So it's a lot of stress. It's like we all get bottled up. That's a tremendous value that we hope to provide everybody that comes to us every Sunday, and being able to relate and connect with others who are in the same boat as myself, and others who have gotten out of this boat and are rowing our own boat. We don't have to depend on anybody to motivate our boat. We can do it ourselves. But it helps to talk to somebody. It helps to listen to somebody. It helps to have some basic techniques that you can use, because it is an isolating disease. I mean, I guess in a sense it's a good thing that COVID came along, because we didn't feel so weird being isolated. Did we, Robin?
No, everybody was in the same boat.
Yeah, everybody was isolating. But now now COVID is kind of moving away, and okay, it's kind of becoming a normal thing in life. And some of it, I heard the statistic that 50% of the adult population in this country have had a bout with COVID. That's incredible. So I guess it's becoming part. We just hit the million mark of people who have died from it. But back to Morgellons. We don't have any. We have lots of people we can talk to COVID about, but we don't have anybody to talk to about Morgellons or Columbella or any skin parasite or skin mites. So we have techniques we use every Sunday that we look at that you can use, whether it's deep breathing when you find yourself being stressed out and having to go in 5 directions at once. You just stop and take a deep breath or so. How amazing that can help you out. Or just sit down for 3 minutes or so and just do deep breathing. Because you're going to get where you're going to go when you get there, and not a minute before you're going to get done what you get done, and not a thing more. It's sort of like just kind of recognizing, okay, and you'll do a lot better from a more centered feeling. And we do a technique that's called tapping. It's a centering technique where you do some tapping, and there's some, neurological things going on with the statements that you make as you're tapping. I guess you could call it sort of neuro-linguistic approach. And we also like to talk about laughter. Laughter is a good thing to do, and humor. So before we get into, we do have somebody who would like to share a story, because it's a good idea to go to YouTube, find your favorite genre of humor, and have a daily dose of it. So sometimes you find some humorous things on Facebook or Instagram as well, but sometimes more depressing. But anyway, okay. Who wants to share a story, a funny story?
It's Jeanette.
Hi, Jeanette. Okay, your turn. Share your story.
Well, first I have to tell you what the Lighthouse is. I wasn't intending on telling you it, but if you don't know about it, then I think it's good to know. In Hawthorne, New Jersey, and a couple other cities locally are what they call the Lighthouse. It's a pregnancy center, and they just help people who want to maintain their pregnancies. And once in a while we get a call from someone that works there for prayer because she was going to speak that night. She gets pretty nervous beforehand, even though she does very well. So I received a phone call, and in so doing, was also talking to my husband at the same time who was making lunch. And I said, this person is calling for prayer because she's going to speak at the Lighthouse. And he thought I said, the White House. And he said, oh, wow, I'm going to have to pray all day about the White House. And I'm looking at him so strangely, like, why are you praying about the White House? And you know what? I love what you said, Richard, and everybody else. I just love you all so much. You've got to be in the mood to laugh because other people probably wouldn't even think that's funny.
But I can't imagine anybody not thinking that's funny.
and we know this lady. She has a broken down car, so he's probably thinking, how is she going to get to the White House? And, he was just going at it. And I told her the story because she's young. And I said, when I hear speakers, I love the personal stories. You always remember that personal story. Then you can go on to facts and everything else, but we were just laughing the whole time. This happened a couple of days ago, and we're still laughing about it. So
Thank you for sharing that.
Thank
you for sharing that. You certainly got a laugh out of me, and I hope everybody else shared your humor. Robin, what do you got there?
I have a few jokes, but I want to say if you like kind of, action, adventure, archaeological, kind of movies, The Lost City is hysterically funny. I went to a matinee recently with a friend of mine, and there were only 5 people in the theater. We were far away from everyone, and we just laughed for 2 hours.
Hysterical, huh?
Hysterically funny. But okay, I have some jokes for you guys. What did the fish say when it swam into a wall?
What does a fish say when it swam into a wall? Okay, you got me.
Damn.
Damn. That's a good one.
What kind of tea is hard to swallow? This one's true. Funny but true.
Okay.
Reality.
What kind of tea is hard to swallow?
Reality.
Reality. Yeah, so hard. Yeah.
Why couldn't the pony sing a lullaby?
Why could not the pony sing a lullaby?
She was a little horse.
I love it. Humor corner. Okay.
One last one. Okay. What did the pig say when it was hot outside?
What does the pig say when it's hot outside?
I'm baking out here. Corny, but pretty funny.
Yeah, I love it. So I don't know if anybody else has a joke they like to share. Well, unfortunately, we're all. Did anybody indicate they wanted to share anything during this segment? Sometimes we have people who want to share. Mary? Chris?
No, but I have a couple of jokes.
Okay, go ahead.
Why don't eggs tell each other jokes?
Why don't eggs tell each other jokes? Okay?
Because it cracks them up.
Really good, Mary.
That's great. Okay, another one?
Yeah. What do you call a detective that solves his cases by accident?
What do you call a detective who solves his cases by accident?
Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes. No Watson included there. Okay. You got another one?
One last one, yeah. Where do generals keep their armies?
Where do generals keep their armies? I heard this one before, but I don't remember.
I love this one. In their sleeveys.
In their sleeveys. Okay. Well, thank you, Mary. Thank you, Robin. That's wonderful. I hope everybody laughs along with us. This is a way of managing stress, helping to manage stress, a little bit of levity to take the seriousness off of this, because, you know, I love well, I had this sign in my office for years. I don't know where it is now, but it said, "Don't take life so seriously." Do you know why?
That'll kill you.
You'll never get out of it alive.
Right.
Yep.
Don't take life so seriously. You'll never get out of it alive. And believe me, that's the most important thing to do when you are where you are at the beginning of your trek in getting your life back, because you're going to make mistakes. It's going to be an issue, but you're going to do it. Stick with it. And the reason Robin and I and Mary and our coaches are here for you is because we want you to say, this is what we want you to say. Because of you guys, every Sunday you were there. I got my life back. I stuck with it. It was worth it. And you are worth it. Keep coming back. I love you all. I love you, Robin. I love you, Mary. I love everybody in the program. Thank you, Chris. I love you, Chris. You do a great job of handling. Without Chris, we wouldn't have this program. He handles the mechanism that makes this all work and opening up phone lines. I mean, it was a horror show before we weren't muting people with dogs barking and guitars playing and a conversation. So thank you so much, Chris. You make this all possible. So keep coming back. I love you all. Have a great week.